with.
No, it's QRS. Ventricular depolarization.
Oh, I thought it said repolarization.
It's okay. It's okay, because you're right. Our T wave is going to be repolarization. We're talking like D and re. Okay. And when we're talking about EKGs, are we talking about what are we talking about when it comes to the heart? Like, are we talking about the actual issues going on in the heart, or is this just like strictly like the electricity of the heart? Is anybody having a hard time opening up chapter 25?
No, mine is open, my dear.
Mine is,
Well, mine is also
continues to say 0%. Try it again. Okay. Okay, so our SA node is our heart's natural pacemaker, right? And if we have our if our SA node is firing, what are our beats per minute?
60 to 100.
Is that 80?
No, she said SI.
Let me just let this fuck itself. I just don't have the patience for it. All right. Look how beauteous these are. All right. Oh, let's go with my favorite color. Yes. Okay. Right? If it's working, we're at beats per minute. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If there's no SA node, right? Then we're probably looking at AFib, atrial fibrillation. Okay. If your SA node isn't firing, what's firing? If your AV node is firing, what are we doing?
46.
And perfect. And what else? So like if your SA node isn't working, and now we have to go to the AV node, what do we think is going on with our impulses? Say again? They're delayed, right? So it's definitely going to be delayed. So we're going to go like this. And if we have delayed impulses, what's going to happen? What's happening that is delayed? Atrial something, I heard it. So like, technically it's going to be the emptying, right? So that, the atrial emptying is going to be what's delayed, okay? All right. So here's one, here's two. All right, if we are talking about our bundle of his, what does the bundle of his do? Like, just a definition. No. Go ahead.
Is it electrical pulses?
Where?
The Ventricular?
Ventricles?
Ventricle?
Yes, nice job, I love that. All right, so our bundle is, let's see if I can get this thing not to move. So last week I was promised big notepads.
This was not here, there was a big notepad.
You know, I'm talking about like the kind that like sit and like they fall
Mhm.
in the middle, right? So I didn't get it. And then they were like, oh yeah, you know, we'll have it for you, and it's not. So here we are, talking on a whiteboard. I'm like, you know how much time? If I wrote it down on a pad once, I can use it like
Oh.
every term, right? Whatever. All right, so bundle hits. All right, talk to me about our bundle branches. What do we got, left and right?
It's like a bridge.
Yeah, it's like a pathway. To where?
The ventricle.
And what about our Purkinje fibers? What does that actually do? It's our spatula. Say it again.
Isn't it like, isn't it like restart, like?
It just spreads out all the impulses, right? So it's like the spatula, right? Like with the frosting, it just spreads it all out to where it needs to go. All right? What I want you guys to know is that pretty much everything is happening into the ventricles. Okay? All right, we got that. So we have 60 to 100, we have this now. If this ends up, which is gonna be a very bad day for somebody. If their SA node and their AZ node don't fire, bless you,
Thank you.
and it ends up going with the bundle it is, the highest their heart will ever beat just on the bundle is alone is gonna be 45 to 50. That's gonna be a really tired, fatigued person. All right. Oh, this open. Perfect. All right, now.
Okay.
Not in the mood for that either. Stupid little dangling thing. All right, guys, we're gonna have to deal with, because we're gonna write on the board. That's why I don't want a thing there. Okay. So, okay, this is what a heartbeat looks like on an EKG. I can print this for anybody who wants it. Or you guys can just attempt to stick your thumbs out and try to, or take pictures. Again, I don't mind taking pictures.
You want to be in the picture?
I kid. I do want to make sure that the printer door is open. Not like last Did I tell you guys what happened last time? I printed up your concepts for test 2, your test 2 concept thing. The door was locked. The door was locked and like nobody had the key or whatever. So like everything is printed and we don't have access to it. I was like, oh my God, I pretty much just printed up like 25 cheat sheets and I'm about to get caught. It was fine. I was nervous though. I was like, man, here goes my job. There it is. There goes my job. That's what I get. Okay. Normal heart rate, right? This is 1 beat. Yes?
Yes.
Does anybody not understand that this is a heartbeat? We're there. Again, the door is open, so I can print this. Just FYI. Okay. We are going to come back to this. All right. If we are looking at, I think this is the one I want. No, this is not the one I want. Okay. You don't have to worry about this, okay? Okay. If this is our rhythm, okay? What I'm going to ask you is, and I still have to teach you, I still have to teach this to you, but if somebody gives you this, you show up on shift, this is your patient, they're on telly, you have to print out their script as soon as you get there, okay? So you print it and now you have to do their rate, their rhythm, there's like other things too, right? Okay. Let's just go. Okay. If you guys were to,
Isn't each one a 6-second strip, and don't you gotta count?
it is a
by 10?
6-second strip. You're right.
I told you I had to review the little.
Yeah. All right, so we're looking at something that's called like a 6-second strip. Well done. On the 6-second strip, and for this, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna count how our rate is going. This only works if your rhythm is sinus. Sinus Brady, sinus tach, normal. Okay? If your rhythm is sinus, or if it's, yeah, if your rhythm is sinus, what do you also notice?
Everything's equal, you see everything.
Does it kind of look like everything's the same?
Yes.
So if I was to ask you what the rhythm is, would you say normal or abnormal?
No.
Right. Only sinus is going to be normal. Okay? All right. So if we go the tips, right, of our PQS, and no joke, when they're giving you a tele test, this is how they want to see it. You're going to knock off your P to P. It has to be the same. Is it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's sinus, right? Okay, so we know that we have a normal. Now, once we figure out what our rate is, we'll know if we're tacky, Brady, whatever. Just count the tops of like your QRSs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? That's 100 beats a minute.
What was like?
You just multiply it times 10. If it's 6, it's 60. Just multiply times 10. All right, so our rate is going to be 100. Our rhythm is
Normal or sinus?
and then I just want to see what we have.
I think it says to look at the P waves to make sure that they're upright and if they're present.
Yeah, so we're just doing normal
Okay.
right now, but 100%, because that's going to let us know if we're like in an arrhythmia, right? If we have AFib, right? That kind of thing. Okay, so Brady, sinus rhythm, sinus tach. I'm asking.
Wouldn't it be
Oh.
normal because it's 100 beats, is it 60 to 100, or would it be tacky?
on the higher side.
60 to 100 is going to be our
Normal.
over 100 is when you guys
under
classify
and tach is
tach.
Tacky.
So
No
wouldn't
shit, is it really?
Yeah,
That's what I
wouldn't that
thought.
be considered more on the tacky side since it is 100?
Well, when I went to school, it was 60 to 90.
Figures.
Anyway, so now they bumped it to 100.
Yeah.
It's not 99, it's 100?
Yeah.
All right, so this is sinus rhythm.
Mhm.
If it was by the way we counted,
110.
if it was 110, obviously, but like, there's a definite, way more precise way that you can read the 6-second strip, but that's like in your critical care nursing certificate. Like if you were like, let's say, read this is gonna be 100 and but you need like, you know, a contractor, like you need other things to get it that precise. For what we need for NCLEX, this is 100 beats a minute. Okay? Okay. Now, somebody tell me again, what does our P wave represent?
It's
Atrial depolarization. we know that the QRS QRS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Equals what? Ventricle. Then what does our QT? So if this is repolarization, right, so if we know our QRS and we wanted to add the T, right, what do we think that our QT is?
Ventricle repolarization.
And depolarization. The time it takes, right? Because if we know QRS is re, and we know that our T wave itself is depolarization,
So the
then we-
QT is the repolarization, the total time for the repolarization and the depolarization.
You got it. I'll put it over here, okay? Chris, are you okay? Okay. Let's see. Oh, not yet. We're not there yet. I'm just opening them all now at this point. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. RP wave. Right, so that's gonna be okay. That's fucking horrendous.
I mean, that
You gotta stick your
actually,
tongue out when you do it, it helps.
Does it help with concentration?
It does.
I believe you, because every time I do see you trying to concentrate, your tongue is sticking out. If anybody's not noticed. Okay, ready? Here's this. Okay. P. Okay, ready? All right, our P wave. Okay. So underneath it, where you guys can't see, it says represents atrial depolarization. Maybe go to 75%, you might be able to see that. But that's what it says right here. Represents atrial depolarization, atria contracting. Okay, the appearance, upright, rounded, uniform, right? That's what we want. We want them all to just kind of be up, okay? Don't worry about the duration. So the duration is going to be when you guys start measuring 6-second strips. We don't have to worry about that yet. All right. The location is always supposed to be before your QRS. Any questions on our viewing? Okay. QRS. This is our ventricular activity, right? It represents ventricular depolarization, right? So our Q, R, S, duration, we don't have to worry about that. T wave is when our heart then goes into recovery, represents ventricular repolarization, and that's just your heart muscle returning to rest. And all of this is just after the QRS. Like this is going to be if we had to like measure, if you guys had to compare. We're not doing any of that. All right. So that should be that. Does anybody have any questions on what the P wave, the QRS, the T, or the QT represent?
So, the E to the R would be AV conduction, right? It's the R.
Mm-hmm. Just this little bit. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the PR itself is technically the amount of time that signals travel from the atria to the ventricles. So that technically is just that. You good? Okay, cool. All right. Where are you going? There you go. We did sign this. All right, so this is just the little bit that I have for sinus. Okay. So Steph, this is saying here that it's going to 1600.
Yeah.
And then, because remember we just talked about tachy, and this is saying anything, so technically 101,
Okay.
okay? If we were just rounding like the way we did, it would have been sinus.
So like,
Rhythm.
you went to school back in the day, and I went to school back in the day, they had an EKG program at Gateway that I took, and it was 60 to 90, so 100 would be 10.
100%. Don't
You
get
know.
caught up on it.
When Jesus taught that class.
Exactly, well, he didn't have shoes on.
It wasn't a rule then.
It's because he walked uphill both ways in the snow. That he created. Okay. So, normal sinus, all right? 60 to 100, it's a regular rhythm. We have a P wave before our QRS. What's the matter? You look sad.
Almost.
Thank you for finally speaking up.
Yeah, I'm not good with EKGs.
You don't
I can do
have to
them,
be.
I can't read them.
This is probably a lot more helpful too, huh? Well,
Yeah, you was beautiful.
I'm an asshole, I am sometimes. All right, let's talk. Tell me where you're lost.
I'll text you later. We could talk later.
Oh, we're gonna start from the whole beginning?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you.
okay. No problem. It's fine. We can even do like a weekend thing if you guys want. All right, normal sinus. Normal PR. You have a P wave. And these are all the same. Anybody have questions on that? No. When we go to Brady, it's gonna be the same thing. So, except, obviously, we have less than 60 tips, right? So there's gonna be less than 60. But if we were to bring up